So today, I'm going to teach you how to get the measures of central tendency of grouped data. So here I have prepared some data for an example. So first, we have to complete the tables in this data. We have to get the class mark, which is this x. So to get the class mark, we have to add these two numbers here, 170 and 174, divided by 2 equals 172. The next is 165 and 169 divided by 2 equals 167. And 160 plus 164 divided by 2 equals 162. And 155 plus 159 divided by 2 equals 157. And 150 plus 154 divided by 2 equals 152. The next, we have to multiply the frequency and the class mark. So 8 times 172 equals 1376. 18 times 167 equals 3006. 13 times 162 equals 2106. 7 times 157 equals 1099. 4 times 152 equals 608. Then next, we have to get the cumulative frequency. To get the cumulative frequency, find the lowest class here and copy its frequency, which is 4, here. Then add 4 to 7, which is the next frequency to it. So 4 plus 7 equals 11. And add 11 to 13, which is the next frequency of it. So it will be 24. And add 24 to 18, that will be 42. Then add 42 to 8, that will be 50. Also, the cumulative frequency is the way of checking the total number of frequency. So the submission of frequency equals 8 plus 18 plus 13 plus 7 plus 4 equals 50. Next is to get the lower boundary. To get the lower boundary, you have to subtract 0.5 into the number to the left here. So 170 minus 0.5 equals 169.5. Then 165 minus 0.5 equals 164.5. Then 160 minus 0.5 equals 159.5. Then 155 minus 0.5 equals 154.5. Then 150 minus 0.5 equals 149.5. So to compute the mean of the group data, first, get the total number of frequency data. Next is to get the total number of the frequency times class mark. So we have to get the total number here, which is submission of fx. That will be 8,195. So to get the mean, the formula is the submission of fx over the submission of f, or frequency rather. So 8,195 divided by 50, that will be 163.9. So next is to compute the median for the group data. Use this formula, which is the lower boundary of the median class, plus the half of the total of the frequency, subtract from the cumulative frequency of the lower class, and divide it by the frequency of the median class, and multiply it by the class width or the class interval. First is to get the median class of the data. The median class is the class with the smallest cumulative frequency greater or equal to 1/2 of the total frequency. So half of the total frequency, which is 50, is 25. So the number greater than or equal to 25 is 42, because it can't be 24 because 24 is not greater to 25 and it is not 25. So we will be using 42. So the lower boundary of the median class here is 164.5. Next is to get the half of the frequency, which is 25. Subtracted from the cumulative frequency of the lower class of the median class. So the lower frequency of the median class is 24, so 25 minus 24 over the frequency of the median class. Since our median class here is 42, then its frequency will be 18. And the class width is 5, or the class interval here, 5. So 164.5 plus 24 minus 25, that will be 1 over 18 divided by 5. So 164.5 plus 1 over 18 times 5 equals 0.28. And that will be 164.78. That will be your median of the data. Next is to get the mode. The formula for the mode is the lower boundary of the modal class plus d1 over d1 plus d2 times the class width. To get the lower boundary of the modal class, your modal class will be the class that have the greatest frequency. So the highest frequency here is 18. So its lower boundary is 164.5. How do you get the D1? You just have to subtract this 18 from the number above it. So 18 minus 8 equals 10. Then it's the same here, D1. How do you get the D2? You just have to subtract 18 from the lower frequency or lower frequency of it. So 18 minus 13 equals 5. Then the class interval will be 5. Then 164.5 plus 10 over 10 plus 5 equals 15 divided by 5, or times 5 rather. So 164.5 plus 10 divided by 15 times 5 equals 3.33. So 164.5 plus 3.33 equals 167.83. And that will be your mode for the grouped data. So that's how you get the measures of central tendency of grouped data.